I'm Danielle Hatch.
And I'm Gary Panetta.
And today we're in Washington on the Square with Stephanie Scott. She owns Venue, which is an art gallery / wine bar.
It's kind of, as you see, it's an open space, and venue is so general that it could incorporate it's a venue for anything.
Poetry readings, I noticed.
Oh, yes.
Why Washington? Why not Peoria or someplace else?
Well, that's a good question. I think partly because the space was here. I grew up in Washington, so I used to ride my bike up to the Square. My friend and I both taught at Washington High School, and so we have a lot of connections here in the community. And I think we just wanted to see something exciting happen in Washington.
And the wine is a big part of this.
Yes.
All these different flights that you have. Do you have a favorite wine?
Yes, I do, of course.
Which one is it?
They're all good.
So this is a more popular one?
The Big Sexy Reds is popular.
This is the title.
Yeah, it is.
That's kind of,
That's why I named it that, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, people don't want it if it's
Otherwise,
sexy.
it's red wine.
It's just
but
red
this
wine.
way, it's, yeah. Okay.
Let's go with the sex.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Okay, so who's our drinker?
I guess we both will,
I guess
right?
we both are.
Okay, so then we're pouring.
I don't know. Are you a serious drinker outside of work? I'm not.
Serious?
I mean, I'll probably end up on the floor based on a sip.
Okay.
So there's a wonderful fragrance to this. Well, I like them both, but I mean, this is. Granted, they are different. I can't put my finger on it though. I'm at a loss for words.
Now, do you serve these like when they serve beer? You're supposed to drink lighter to darker. Do you serve like the lighter wines?
It depends on how the flight goes. This flight is gonna work its way into a little bit sweeter and more robust.
So tell us, are we doing it right? You
You swirl it like this.
And you're actually like letting it get oxygenated. When you swirl it, you're letting the oxygen come in.
So a barbarian like me would just gulp it down like it was soda pop or something. Yeah.
I was a waitress in college, and they told us how to pour wine without drips. How do you do that?
I spin it.
I could never. So just like pour and then spin as
at the end.
Okay.
You know, I think I would just be satisfied just sniffing it.
Yeah,
That's such a
I
nice
like drinking
fragrance.
It's nice.
Cheers. Hey Jeff, I'm Gary Panetta, and this is Danielle Hatch. Danielle, get over here.
How you guys?
And you're Jeffrey Woods.
Yep.
And you're an artist.
I'm a photographer.
You're
yes.
a photographer,
Yeah.
and this is your photography on the.
This is our personal work that my wife and I have shot over the last couple years. We're primarily wedding and portrait photographers, and we travel all over the world.
Well, show us a picture from Mexico. Let's go over and look at that.
This is actually on the hillside. This is when we had to take a 15-minute walk up the mountainside to get to this handmade hotel, and we're like, the whole time we're like, this better be worth it, because you shouldn't have to work this hard on vacation.
Right. This doesn't look like a straight photograph to me. It looks. I mean, tell me, it sort of has a sepia tone. I mean, tell me about how you put this together.
Well, the whole concept of the whole collection is called passing through light, and so one thing about photography, no matter how much digital technology we have, you still have to wait for the light to come. And that's kind of what this whole collection's about, is just waiting for that perfect light. But the one thing, too, is this material we're printing on is actually silk. So that's going to have an inherent softness with it.
We're hanging out at O'Brien Field in Peoria, where the Peoria Chiefs are kicking off their season with home games Friday, Saturday, and then next week Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So plenty of time to see them. And Steve, I'm pretty happy with the weather conditions today, aren't you?
You know, it's spring, and at least it's not raining.
Yeah,
so.
I actually had my umbrella ready, my gloves, my coat and hat and scarf, but it's really not that bad.
And as long as the home team wins, that's the important part.
And some other things going on this weekend. If you're a tween or a Hannah Montana fan, which I don't know if you are or not, Steve.
Well, I can always learn.
Well, Hannah Montana, the movie, is coming out, and that's huge if you're a tween. Miley Cyrus, her dad, Billy Ray Cyrus. And then we also have Two Lovers at Peoria Theater, which is the new independent theater in town at Landmark. This is Joaquin Phoenix, his supposedly it's his last movie he's ever making because he's quitting film to go become a rapper, hip-hop star. So,
really?
Yeah.
I wonder how that's going to work.
Well, if you missed the meltdown on Letterman last month, then you missed some really good TV because he was hiding under a beard and he had sunglasses on and he didn't want to answer any questions. So
I want to take care of you. I feel like I understand you.
I'm so lost, Leonard.
What's wrong? You okay?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about my friend of mine. I love you.
Oh, God.
You'd think if I got to know you that I wouldn't love you. But I do know you, and I love you even more.
if you're in the mood for some laughs this week, Jukebox Comedy Club is bringing in Nick Griffin. You've probably seen him on some of the late night talk show circuits. He's got a real dark humor.
Does that ever help you when a celebrity endorses something? Charlie Sheen ate here. Jennifer Aniston drinks this. Oh, she does? What's that taste like? Mediocrity?
Good.
What else is going on this weekend, Steve?
Well, you can't go to the ballpark without one of these.
Yeah, we're actually kicking off a contest for the next weekend's beer festival. We're asking people to create a flavor of beer, and it's a contest. If we pick your flavor, you get your beer made by the home brewers of Peoria, and you'll get free tickets. So we're looking for as creative a beer as you can come up with. So
like avocado pistachio beer.
Well, not pistachios, because aren't they banned from the supermarkets right now?
Get last year's supply rather than this year's. But
try again.
Okay, well, how about watermelon beer?
That would be. I would drink that.
You would drink that?
That sounds
Wow.
nice and crisp for the summer.
I've had apricot beer.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, with our own Brad Erickson, the downtown mayor.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of beers out there. I would think, I heard, and there really is a beer like pizza flavored beer.
Yeah, I've actually tried that, and I tried a chili pepper beer last year at the festival. Not my style for sure. And mixing a chili pepper with beer.
I think I'd just keep those apart. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
But anyway, if you want to get in on the contest, email me at dhatch@pjstar.com by noon Monday, so we can get you in the running to get your beer made and get some tickets to the festival.
You think you might get some incoherent emails or what? No, maybe
we'll
not.
see.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll come in at 2 a.m. Saturday. So we'll see.
You'll find out.
Yeah.
You can decipher them though. It'll be good.
Yeah, well, enjoy the rest of your
Thank
beer.
you.
It looks great, and have a great weekend. Are you waiting for me?
Oh, no, I don't know what's going on.